Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of Redbeard Shaves. Today, I'm going to be featuring a new artisan to my den, and this is 345 Soap Company. The scent on this is called Etched, which is a wonderful barbershop with his take on it. It has a good leather note and coffee note in it. I met John, who's based out of Colorado, at the Wet Shaver meetup in Idaho Falls, and sniffed some of his stuff. He's been on my radar for quite a while, but I just haven't been picking up a lot of software. Sniffed some of his stuff and I fell in love with some of them, so I thought I'd give them a try. The nice thing about what John has put together is, in my opinion, he's put together a lot of the things that us collectors or kind of shave geeks have came to enjoy. So one of the things is, I know a lot of people enjoy when the tub can fit into the lid, which his packaging does that. One of the things that I enjoy is I have all my soaps stacked up. So if they don't have a side label like John puts on his soaps, then I actually have a P-Touch printer that I will print the name of the soap on the side for quick, easy reference. So really nice touch, John, on putting the side labels on there. This is a pretty incredible value. So it's 5.8 ounces, and this is the Deuce Volt base, which contains stearic acid, beef tallow, milks of donkey, camel, and goat, shea butter, coconut oil, palm oil, potassium hydroxide, distilled water, castor oil, sodium hydroxide, glycerin, grapeseed oil, cocoa butter, yogurt, lanolin, panthenol, allantoin, jojoba oil, kupuka butter, muru butter, kokum butter, hydrogenized silk protein, and fragrance. If any of you guys that have been doing this for a while are kind of ingredient geeks, this is some very premium ingredients put into an extremely affordable soap. Forgive me, I didn't look up the exact prices of his soaps, but from what I remember, a lot of these ingredients are in soaps that are double this in price. So really good premium blend. I whipped it up today in my Wolf Whiskers brush. This has a tuxedo knot. I need to really yank out the tuxedo and put in a badger hair knot, because I just am not a fan of synthetics. But the pour on this handle, and I really like the handle shape. It doesn't get enough love because of the synthetic tuxedo knot in there. I'm going to mow it down today with my Rockwell 6S Black Edition on plate 5. And then I was just trading a couple of razors to a couple of guys off in the community. And usually whenever I send stuff out, I will send like a sample of blades or something. So I was going through my blade stash, and I just cannot remember if I've used this one at all. So I'm going to try it out today. It is the Crown Platinum blades. These are made in Egypt, and I'm going to give her a try, see what she feels like. So let's go ahead and wet the head, get this shave going. I hope you guys are all doing good. We are a bunch of sickies in our household. My son's been sick for a few days now, and then he was generous enough to share it with my wife and myself. So I'm kind of a little bit under the weather, but thought a good shave would help me feel a bit nicer. So yeah, Etched. Etched is John's version of a barbershop. So it does have that nice classic kind of barbershop, powdery, maybe a smidge floral scent. But what really drew me in on it was when I was at the event and I was smelling it. The leather accord that was coming to my nose was amazing. Like, such a nice luxury high grain leather that's really been tanned well. It's got that nice soft supple fragrance to it, and it was just singing music to my nose. I really loved it. While I was standing there and sniffing it and complimenting John on the leather, he goes, well, do you smell the coffee in it? And I can catch like a little bit of coffee coming off of the tub and when I lather it, but when I really noticed the coffee was in the matching aftershave splash, that coffee note, a really high quality black bean coffee just poured out of it, mixed with that leather and barbershop. And I have to say, I wore this and then I went to work. I got the most compliments out of this scent of any scent I have ever worn, ever. Like, it was really impressive. Like, it was just all night. Josh, is that you? You smell amazing. People would be standing around and be like, I smell something really good. What is that? Just tons of compliments. The projection of this fragrance is really top tier. It is I would say a medium strong off of the puck, medium strong when you lather it, but then the aftershave has that kind of good aftershave skin food and quality that is very nice, but then it has the projection and the scent strength of a nice cologne. So it really is blended very well. And it lasted, even when I woke up the next day after sleeping, I could still get whiffs of that aftershave. And it really is quite pleasant. So you can see, it comes up with a super nice, dense, creamy lather. Do get a little bit once lathering, that coffee note starts to kind of come out, but off of the soap by itself, what really tickles my nose is that leather accord. All right. If you guys have been a fan of the channel or watched the channel, I always try new blades, starting with my Rockwell 6S. It is my go-to razor and always what I test with when I'm first testing out new soaps or new blades, because I can always rely on the consistency of this. It's a very efficient razor without a ton of blade exposure, so it's pretty nice and mild feeling on the skin. It has really good efficiency, and so far these crown blades don't feel too bad. They seem to be pretty sharp and smooth. Have a couple days worth of growth on here. Not too bad. I always kind of can tell when a blade isn't working for me is on the against the grain pass. So they all feel very similar to me on my with the grain pass, but if I'm going to get any tugging, pulling, or irritation, it's usually from the against the grain. So, super good scent on this. I'm not much of a classic barbershop guy, but I seem to always enjoy when artisans kind of do their take, and they'll maybe start with a classic barbershop scent and then put their own little spin on it. And that's when I really tend to gravitate towards them. I also get just a maybe it's from the leather. Get like a little bit of like a roasted hazelnut scent off of it. There's definitely some sort of like roasted nut that I kind of sense when I smell this. It's really quite pleasant. Super, super slick soap. This, you know, you got that nice, dense, creamy, protective lather, and then there is residual slickness on this for days. Really, really, really top tier for slickness. Have a great post-shave feel, especially when paired with the aftershave splash. Just really is a excellent luxury product. Can't say enough good stuff about it, especially with the amount. You know, a lot of artisans are doing 4-ounce pours. This being a 5.8 ounce pour, you're gonna get a lot of shaves out of it, a lot of use, and it's, like I said, it really smokes a lot of the competition out with price. So I will definitely link below his website, 345soap.com. When I did look before this video, the Etched was out, but I know that he sells through other places like the Razor Company, so you may be able to check out the Razor Company and see if they're in stock there. If this fragrance sounds up your alley. Such a wonderful feeling soap and lather. You can stay in here and just lather all day long. It's so luxurious and nice. And I bought a few of his fragrances when I was there. And so I've been using them quite a bit over the last 2-3 weeks. And I just really, really enjoyed it. It's a really rock solid base. This was an excellent discovery this year. Really, really nice. And super happy that I discovered this and that John was there. I was able to not sit, but stand and talk with him for quite a while during the event and in the after event party. Really, really good dude. Really nice guy. So definitely worth the support, in my opinion. All right, well, I'm doing the against the grain pass. I'm not getting any tugging or pulling. Just definitely smooth. Maybe not the sharpest of blade. Yeah, I definitely am not getting the efficiency as with some of my favorite blades out there. This might be a good option in a super aggressive razor that I want a little bit of a milder blade to kind of help tame that beast down. Because in here today, like, I can already tell I'm not going to get a BBS, but I'm not getting any tugging or pulling. So if you're somebody who really likes a milder blade, I would definitely check these out. They're extremely affordable. They kind of, to me right now, I would kind of compare them to maybe Gillette Silver Blues GSBs or Gillette 7 o'clock Yellow and Blacks. those are the two blades that are kind of coming to mind for me that this I would compare to. I mean, doing my cleanup there, I can definitely tell that there is a little bit of stubble there, but it's pretty good. It's going to be close to a BBS. Just have to be careful that I don't go chasing, because that's when I will definitely get irritation. But still very, very buttery smooth. Just I wouldn't consider it one of the sharpest in my collection. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off the head. Give myself a little pat down and dry. Definitely could tell on the back, not quite as BBS as I usually get with that razor with other blades, but still a very, very nice shave. All right, I'm going to tie it together with the splash today. And this is where I really got that nice, robust coffee scent. Oh yeah, that is nice. Yeah, even right in here, you can definitely feel that I have some stubble left. But don't notice any irritation. I didn't notice any big stinging or anything. Sometimes when I'm using a blade that'll irritate me, I'll get kind of little red irritation marks, especially on my sides here. And that can kind of vary. Either they'll start popping up right away, or like Astra greens just tear me up. And it's usually about an hour after my shave that I just get all this red dots and irritation marks that just kind of burn and itch, and it just does not agree with my skin. So I will continue to keep an eye on this. If for some reason I show some big irritation from this blade, I'll let you guys know in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Redbeard Shaves. Remember to do something nice for somebody out there. It doesn't cost anything. It can make all the difference in the world. You all have a wonderful week, and this is Redbeard out. Take care. Bye.